When you're dealing with multi-million-dollar scanners and biomedical equipment, if you prevent that from talking, that could have a patient safety impact, and that's what kept me up at night all the time.
I got the adage of being the army of no, the leader of the army of no. I was a verb that if you got Finkelstein, it meant that you were told no and you weren't allowed to have your tool. The fear for me was, could I actually deliver my strategy to my leadership? Was this going to be the one thing that they were going to say, all right, David wasn't able to do it? We had said no to our head of surgery about these ion robots. Revolutionary in the world of surgery. It allows providers 3,000 miles away to literally be in the surgery room, see what's going on, and help a patient. I said, we have to figure this out.
I was at a security conference, taking a break for a few days from microsegmentation, scratching our heads, and out of the blue, I saw a presentation from Elisity. I'm like, well, wait a minute, they're onto something here. I think we might need to change focus and change track.
I'll never forget when he called me and told me about Elisity. I said, okay, well, I want to see it. I've never seen Dan more excited.
Within the course of an afternoon, we put some switches and devices into this proof of concept. Within minutes, we were able to see traffic. Everything that we asked had an answer. We were thinking to ourselves, man, this is just too good to be true. My network architect was sitting right next to me. He's like, wow, this just works.
I remember saying to him in October, get it done in 2 months. And he delivered 2 weeks ahead of schedule. That's when the fear went away for me.
Within 46 days, we went from no microsegmentation to having all of our microsegmentation completed.
Dan had 12 other projects on his plate, and we still were able to do it in 2 months. I just had this conversation last month. I spent the last 5 years trying to architect how I'm gonna microsegment my environment. I look at them and I said, it only took us 2 months. They said, no way. There's no way. I said, I can prove it to you.
We wanted to get to the point where if one ransomware event happened, it wouldn't take down the organization. And now we're to the point where if ransomware hit, it would be limited to a switch or a few devices.
We have all the iron robots online and the surgery offices can actually use them. And that's really because of Elisity. And that's the winnable moment. Now my job's fun. Now I don't have to say no anymore. Being able to save lives at a much higher rate, being able to send family members home back to their family, that's the win. That's the reason why I get up and do what I do every single day. Luckily, we got it really right. We got it really, really right.